You don't see those in the States. That
No,
that
this is
design?
custom made.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Love that.
What's the inspiration?
Nothing. Just my girl. Is this
How was the workout today?
great? Great. I feel confident. I feel good about it. I shot the ball well. I move up the ball. I assist. I score. So I think it's pretty good.
Where do you think you stack up among the fellow kind of first-round prospects in this draft?
I think I'm a lottery pick for sure, but I think I was going in the United States, about media, social media and stuff. The players here are more exposed than we are, and I think that we can show 1 year, 2 years from now where do we belong.
You had a pretty incredible story leaving home at age of 11 to go to that basketball academy. How do you come to a decision like that, and just what do you remember about that time?
I love basketball. I fell in love with basketball as soon as I get a ball first time in the age of 7, and I think that that move is just like it was a lot of struggles, and it was a hard time for me and my parents and my brother, but we get over it because we love basketball and we have such a passion for basketball, and I think that's good.
How far away was that from
5 hours. 5 hours. Driving. So it was far away.
What were some of the emotions at that time? Was it scary or frightening at all?
I was crying like 3-4 months all day, like before the practice, after the practice, at night, especially because you feel alone. You're like 11 years old, but Sarajevo is a nice city, and the people are lovely there. So it was good.
How much do you think that experience kind of toughened you now for what the NBA will bring?
Of course, I think that helped me a lot because I know how to manage with myself and deal with the others, because especially when you're from the small town as I am, and you go in the main city, you have like people who is looking at you like you're nothing, and you have to fight over through that. So I fight all the time.
Sorry, what do you think of the Nuggets organization? What's just your impression of this team? Nikola Jokic, obviously a European player who's made a huge impact here. What's just your thoughts on this roster?
Oh, we have the same agent, so we know each other, and he's a great guy. And I think that you have Hernan Gomez here, Rancho. So I think that you have like a lot of good players who are really good teammates, and I think that you have a very, very, very nice and good coaches. And I think I'm impressed. I'm impressed about the Nuggets.
You mentioned how obviously American players maybe have more exposure going into the draft than somebody like you. So what do you want people to know about you?
When the people know everything about me, but it's hard in Europe because I played professional basketball since I was 16. So you play like against the people who are 34, 33. You play against these legends in Europe, Spanolis, Diamantidis, at the age of 16, 17. And you don't like score 20, 30, 40 on them. And these guys here score like in high school, in colleges, like for 40, 50 points, and they play like with the people their ages. So it's a lot easier for them. I don't say it's they're bad players, they're good players, but I think we should have in Europe like more media coverage.
Yeah, just a different standard though. Yeah, you're
Of course.
professional versus college.
I've heard that you've been trying to kind of put on a little bit of weight. How does that kind of work into your
I am
schedule?
now 205. I gained 8 kilos since the beginning of the season, so I feel nice about it, and I think that my body is ready to work in the NBA among this all coaches.
When you grow up in Europe, how do you watch NBA basketball? Are you able to stay up late at night?
It was tough because we had just one channel who was broadcasting, and the all games was 3-4 in the morning. But when I don't have like practice in the morning, I watched it all the time.
Was getting to the NBA always a goal of yours?
Of course, that was my dream, and I think that I'm close to achieve it. And I don't think that this is a goal. For me, the goal is to win championship and to bring the energy and confidence to the team.
What position do you envision yourself playing? The 3 or the 4? Or?
I think I'm a point guard, and I think I'm 1, 2, 3, and I think that I can coverage all the positions from 1 to 3.
Who are your favorite basketball players to watch?
I look up to Manu Ginobili because of his style of play, his leadership, and his teamwork. But my favorite player was Kobe Bryant because of that killer mentality. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thanks so
Dzanan.
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.